Imagine being sent on a mission to stop an assassination, only to discover you're the one being set up. Today's story follows a man trained to trust no one, and for good reason. Because in this world of spies, politics, and betrayal, the most dangerous enemy isn't always the one pulling the trigger. It's the one standing beside you. This is The Shooter. The film drops us into a tense geopolitical situation. A major peace summit is about to take place in Prague, a historic event where world leaders will attempt to sign a treaty that could stabilize a dangerously fragile region. Behind the scenes, intelligence agencies are on edge. Rumors of an assassination plot are spreading. The stakes couldn't be higher. If anything goes wrong, the consequences could ripple across the world. Enter Michael Dane. Dane is a seasoned CIA operative, highly skilled, highly disciplined, visibly worn down by years of covert work. He's quiet, observant, and carries a hardened demeanor. His mission sounds simple on paper: travel to Prague and prevent the assassination of a key political figure. But nothing in this story stays simple for long. From the moment Dane arrives, something feels off. The atmosphere is tense, but not in the usual way. The city is crawling with agents, security teams, and political personnel. Yet Dane senses a strange lack of clarity. He's briefed by officials who appear confident, but their reassurances feel rehearsed. The threat is described vaguely. Still, Dane proceeds. This is what he's trained for. But the mission begins to unravel almost immediately. Security protocols start failing in subtle but alarming ways. Critical details are missing. Schedules shift without explanation. Surveillance reports contradict each other. And then, an attack. Without warning, violence erupts. The precision of the assault is shocking. This isn't the work of reckless extremists. It's calculated, efficient, and frighteningly well-informed. Dane reacts instantly, using his training to survive. But as the dust settles, one terrifying realization hits him. Whoever planned this knew far too much. This was not an external breach. This was insider knowledge. As Dane investigates, paranoia begins to take hold. The agencies involved start pointing fingers. Confusion spreads. But instead of clarity, Dane encounters resistance. Questions are deflected. Leads disappear. Allies become evasive. Even more unsettling, Dane himself starts drawing suspicion. It's subtle at first, sideways glances, cautious tones, but the message is clear: trust is eroding. And he may not be seen as the hero of this story. Dane begins to suspect something far more dangerous. He suspects a conspiracy. Digging deeper, Dane discovers that the attack may be part of a larger scheme. One designed not just to kill a target, but to manipulate global politics. The peace summit, once seen as a hopeful event, now appears to be the perfect stage for something far darker. A successful assassination wouldn't just claim a life. It could collapse negotiations, reignite conflicts, and shift power balances overnight. And somewhere within this labyrinth of intelligence agencies, someone is orchestrating it all. But identifying the mastermind is nearly impossible, because Dane no longer knows who he can trust. Then comes the turning point. Dane is framed. Suddenly, the man tasked with preventing violence is labeled a threat himself. The system he serves begins closing in. Former allies treat him as a liability. Every authority figure becomes a potential enemy. Now Dane is forced into survival mode. No backup, no protection, no safety, only instinct. What follows is a relentless sequence of escapes, confrontations, and narrow survival. As Dane navigates Prague's shadowy underworld, every encounter carries tension. Every decision could be fatal. And with each step, the conspiracy feels more real. Stripped of institutional support, Dane embodies the classic lone agent archetype. But this isn't just an action trope, it's central to the film's tension. Dane's isolation heightens the stakes. He's not just fighting enemies, he's fighting a system that has already decided his guilt. Yet despite the odds, Dane refuses to disappear, because he knows something catastrophic is about to happen. And if he doesn't act, no one else will. As the summit approaches, the urgency intensifies. Dane pieces together fragments of the plot, realizing the assassination is still very much in motion. The chaos, the betrayals, the framing, all of it may have been engineered to remove him from the equation, to ensure no one could stop what's coming. The tension now shifts into a ticking clock scenario. The summit becomes a focal point of dread. Security is tight, but Dane understands a chilling truth. The real danger is already inside. The story barrels toward its explosive finale. Dane infiltrates the high-security environment of the summit, navigating layers of surveillance and armed personnel. The atmosphere is thick with suspense, every face potentially hostile. When the assassination attempt finally unfolds, it's a collision of chaos and precision. Dane must rely on everything he's learned, combat skills, intuition, and sheer determination to prevent disaster. The confrontation exposes the true scale of the conspiracy and forces Dane into a final, high-stakes showdown. It's tense, fast, and packed with the gritty energy of a classic 90s action thriller. By the end, the film delivers its core theme with brutal clarity. In the world of espionage, truth is fragile, and loyalty even more so. Dane's journey is not just about stopping an assassination. It's about surviving deception at the highest levels of power. It's a story where trust becomes a weapon, and survival demands constant vigilance. The shooter may follow familiar genre patterns, but its tension lies in the psychological pressure placed on its protagonist, a man caught between duty and betrayal, fighting threats both visible and invisible. If you enjoy conspiracy-driven action thrillers filled with paranoia, political intrigue, and relentless pacing, this film offers a solid ride. And remember, sometimes the most dangerous shot is the one you never see coming.